Sprinkles if you got them. Jack's Donuts. Find a location near you now.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Craving comfort fresh food made from scratch daily? Check out Aspen Creek Grill. Located across from Hamilton Town Center and beside the Holiday Inn, we offer family farm-raised premium black Agnes steaks hand-cut daily, creamy pastas, salmon chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Start with our famous powwow shrimp appetizer, and don't miss our refreshing drinks. Family-friendly or a great night out with friends. Aspen Creek Grill. Aspen Creek Grill, Noblesville. Call 317-559-3300.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
All I ever wanted was to feel loved. He said he loved me. My friends told me it wasn't a big deal. They thought he was so cool. But they didn't know what he wanted me to do.
All I ever wanted was to feel loved. You have no idea the kind of pressure I felt to take things to the next level. Things were moving so fast. I was basically the only person in the freshman class who hadn't done it yet. So, we did.
I loved him.
I thought she loved me.
My health class had CPR at school. I stayed after class to talk with the instructor about it. They showed me that it didn't have to be that way.
They showed me that I get to make my own choices.
There is another way.
That's the best thing CPR gives you. Another way. A better way.
A healthy way. Sometimes you don't see it because you're in your own world, but they don't make you feel bad. They talk to you like a real person, and they save kids from really unhealthy decisions. They tell the truth, and they know what they're talking about. So yeah, my life was different. I started to choose the better way.
I honestly don't know where I'd be or what I'd be doing had it not been for CPR.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
After the Marine Corps, I was diagnosed with PTSD and became homeless for 15 years. Like a hermit living on the street, I just existed. I came to Wheeler Mission. Wheeler operates on a culture of kindness. Going through their programs reminded me that my meaning in life is to serve God. God set me free from anxiety and depression. Before Wheeler, I just existed, but today I live.
Sprinkles if you got them. Jack's Donuts, find a location near you now.
Hey conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear. Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You see my kid?
Well, good Friday evening to you, and welcome to IHSAA basketball right here on IndianaSRN from the far west side of Indianapolis. The 9-2 Traders Point Christian Knights host the Lafayette Central Catholic Knights. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences. Begin your journey today. The Morales Group, building better futures, one story at a time. Bertner Electric, serving greater Indianapolis and the surrounding counties. Piper Logistics, from warehousing to transportation, we do it all. And Reynolds Farm Equipment, serving our customers in the community since 1955. I am Sean Crawl. Joining me is the coach, Alan Weems. And, Coach, we have got us a pretty good ball game here tonight as the 9-2 Traders Point Knights take on the 6-7 Central Catholic Knights, and it is going to be an interesting game. You've got Traders Point, who has a really good record. Schedule strength is a little bit to be desired, but then you've got Central Catholic, whose record seems a little shaky, but, man, they play up in Class 3A and 4A.
Well, you're talking about two different programs entirely. You've got one that historically has had a really strong boys program. And so as a result, I mean, they play up in an area that's really strong basketball as well. Traders Point being a smaller school, kind of a newer program, still trying to find their way. But I'll tell you what, they're having a great year this year.
Yeah, Traders Point led by the coach's son, Drew Busick. He is one of their leading scorers and is deadly from three-point range. One of the stats that we have looked at in the differences between these two teams is the disparity in the three-point shooting between the two. That could play a major factor tonight.
It could. A lot of it depends on really if Lafayette Central Catholic is real effective at getting the ball inside, that can offset that somewhat. But if it comes down to a three-point shooting contest, statistics seem to indicate that Traders Point has an advantage.
Well, you've got a big boy on the Central Catholic side in Albert Schwartz. 14 points per game and 10.5 rebounds. You can imagine they're probably going to work a lot of their offense through him on the low blocks. You know, the size that Traders Point has really comes from Cooper Simmons Little, but he's only about 6'2". You've got to think that Drake Barrett in his first year is going to try and look to go there early and often to the big guy down on the blocks.
I would think so. I mean, that is where their advantage lies without a doubt. Traders Point, probably based on what I've seen and what I've looked at, looks to have some quickness, but certainly does not have as much size as Lafayette Central Catholic would tend to have.
Would you imagine that Coach Busick is probably going to try his own, or do you think he's going to maybe try and go man-to-man and one-up Schwartz?
Well, what I have seen so far is that they've played man, but at the same time, you know, you have to take into account that that's a pretty big guy down there.
It is a pretty good guy. Let's take a look at the Central Catholic Knights again, coming in 6-7. Drake Barrett in his first year at Lafayette Central Catholic. You know, one of the things that jumped out at me, Coach, is 8 of their 13 games are against Class 3A and 4A, and they've held their own. They're 3-5 against those squads, which is why everybody kind of seems to say at the end of the year, well, Central Catholic's record isn't that great, but yet here they are in regional or semi-state. I think that has a lot to do with it.
Well, their strength of schedule is really very, very good for a 2A school. And, you know, they've been very successful playing up. I mean, it's a formula that's worked well with them. I mean, last year their record going into the state tournament was not great either. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they ended up playing the state championship game.
Yeah, lost in 2 overtimes.
Yeah, so the schedule does get you ready. There's no question about it.
Dave Barrett retired last year after 17 years at Central Catholic, and Drake Barrett, name sounds familiar, in his first year. They've lost their last 2. Benton Central they lost by 2, and at Andrean they lost by 22. If we want to take a look at the other side, Traders Point Christian, they are coming off. They have 3-game winning streak where they have defeated DeMott Christian, Indiana Math and Science, and Victory College Prep. A little step up in competition now as we hit Central Catholic, and we'll dive more into the schedule and what they've got right after this.
We really focus on modern application development, DevOps, so automating the whole process of delivering your solution, and cloud architecture.
It's very important for mid to large companies to have cloud partners, because you can't possibly have all the talent you need to address the complex ecosystem of the cloud.
We advise them on all parts of their business. And then when things are defined and we see a clear goal, Clean Slate also then goes and does the work.
We have a team that is very passionate about what they do. We love to solve complex problems, and there's a lot of companies out there that will avoid, getting involved in those things, and I think that's why clients like to work with us.
We are back from the campus of Traders Point Christian Academy. It is IHSAA basketball here on IndianaSRN. I'm Sean Crawl along with the coach, Alan Weems. And, Coach, we were talking about this Traders Point squad before we went to break. 9-2 this year. Great start last year in Coach Busick's first year. They went 12-13. Played this Lafayette Central Catholic squad in Lafayette. Took it on the chin pretty hard, 64-37. But it is a new year, and sometimes it does take a coach maybe a year or two to really kind of get his system fully ingrained in what the students can do. Do you see that maybe making a change in the potential outcome of tonight's game?
Oh, I think the really good thing about high school basketball is it can change on a dime. I mean, you get the right kid come up from the junior high, and then all of a sudden you become a much better program automatically. I think that this Traders Point team is a whole lot different than what they had last year. And 64-37 last year won't have very much bearing on this year.
So we've got us quite a game. You see the camera angle we have got here at Traders Point. It's going to be a fun one. Both teams, I like calling teams by their nicknames, Coach, but that's not going to work for me tonight with both being the Knights.
It could be confusing.
It could be. Sean Busick is in his second year at Traders Point, 21-15. In his 30th year overall, 427 wins.
Amazing.
For the youngster. And Drake Barrett, like we said, first year at the LCC, 6-7. Last year, Central Catholic, we talked about, went 20-10, lost to North Davies in the state finals in 2 overtimes. Whale of a basketball game. They're looking to try and get back there again. They average 51 points a game, give up 51.7. Traders Point averages 55.3, gives up 38.6. That defense is a huge difference here for Traders Point.
Yeah, it is. But I will say this. I think that the schedule difference has something to do with that as well. When you look at your schedule strength, I mean, the Traders Point schedule strength based on Sagarin ratings is somewhere around 390.
All right, we will come back with the starting lineups and tip right here on IndianaSRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. This land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
And we are back as you see the Lafayette Central Catholic squad get ready for the announcement of the starting lineups. Again, welcome here to IndianaSRN. Sean Kroll along with the coach Alan Weems as we've got high school basketball on a Friday night. Where else would you rather be as we see the starters for Central Catholic? That is guard number 10, Ben Mazer. That is Nick Page. He's a junior, number 20. A senior, number 23, Tanner Fields. And these next 2 young men are juniors. That's Bryce McCammon and the big man, Albert Schwartz, number 34. Again, both juniors. Schwartz, 14-0 and 10-5 rebounds. Tanner Fields, number 23, 14.7 points a game. And now for the Traders Point starting lineup. We We will start with number 32, senior Gus Westerfield. Next, I think we're just going to guess. 14, TJ Robinson. No.
Number 2.
Cooper Simmons Little. I like to call him CSL because the name's so long. He was the quarterback on their squad. That is number 14, TJ Robinson. And then we have Amari Justice, number 3. He's a senior as well. And number 1, the coach's son, Drew Busick. Good lineups for both squads. He's so skinny, Coach, but man, he can light it up.
You know, I kind of remember those days. I was skinny then too.
Yeah, I have to go way, way back to remember when I was that skinny, but you can see that Schwartz is ready to jump center as Traders Point comes together for a little huddle. It'll be Amari Justice jumping center here as we are ready to go.
I've had all 3 of these officials. It's a good crew.
All right. Nice smooth game then. Everybody's ready? I'm ready. We're ready. Producer's ready. Cameraman's ready. Let's go.
Oh. Got tip pretty easily.
Tip one. I think he kind of gave that one up as you see Nick Page and zone to start out with here for Traders Point, Coach.
Absolutely. And Lafayette, nice job getting it inside. Good offensive board.
And that's Schwartz. He misses 2 bunnies.
Yeah.
Looked like my Fighting Illini last night. Got his own rebound, but couldn't quite get it to go. And Traders Point will come down for their first possession.
And Central Catholic's in a man as we thought they would be.
Busick looking for that pick, and he'll work it around. There's Simmons Little. Over here to the wing. Nice ball fake.
Oh, nice job dropping back, intercepting that pass.
Nice help defense there by Page as we're still looking for our first bucket. 3 ball up is no good.
Oh, nice board.
He just goes up and over, and boy, he can't make a bucket tonight, Ken Schwartz, as he's 0 for 3.
Really has some nice length.
Yeah, I mean, he just went straight up and won that basketball. A lot of people would think it's over the back, but the height and leaping will get you.
It sure will. Do you know what I was told? That they don't have over-the-back calls.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice cut to Simmons, little to the basket, a little too strong with the left hand. Coming down is Fields. 3 ball up and no good. Justice now quickly back down.
You can see right away Central Catholic wants to push it if they can.
And the big guy Schwartz got back on defense there to stop Justice. That was impressive.
It really was.
See if they can get Busick a shot here.
I'll tell you what, Westerfield's setting some screens.
Not a great pass from Simmons Little. And was that?
I think it was a travel.
Yeah, he looked like he almost tried to Euro step it to pick it up over the defender, and can't get away with that.
Not typically. Like I said, this is a good crew. They're going to call it, okay, we got ourselves a 22 press here.
Oh. Let's see what Traders Point can do breaking the press.
Well, they probably better think about getting it over here.
What do they say? Get it to the middle, Coach? Is that right? Shot up and good by TJ Robinson, a 3 ball.
And, that's something we need to take a look at because they do hit 38% as a team from 3.
Yeah, and Robinson's 37% himself.
Yeah, so if they hit a lot of those, this could be an interesting outcome.
Traders Point still in the zone.
Well, I'll tell you, Central, though, nice step through.
Boy, they can't
hit anything.
They can't hit anything close, as that was Fields again.
A nice ball movement.
Ball fake is Robinson tried to get up, may have been tipped, just kind of off to the side, but now Page coming in, kicks it out for the 3 ball in the corner, and knocked down by Mazer. We're tied at 3.
They hit 26% from the line, or from the 3-point line, and I think they're about 1 out of 5 right now, so they're going to put it up.
Yeah, this press is probably looking that just for that defense. It leads to offense.
Exactly. Nice job getting the ball back to the middle, and he's going to go to the line.
I wonder if that's going to be on Justice. We'll see. That was a nice pass into the post to Schwartz, and it is going to be on Justice, his first.
They're doing exactly what I assume Coach wants them to do, and that's find the big guy.
And he's probably, and on that fast break, Coach, he's probably just going to run right down the middle of the floor.
I wouldn't see him to go anywhere else.
That free throw is good from Schwartz, the junior. He's on the board, and Central Catholic's up by 1.
There you go.
I have him as a 45% free throw shooter, but that stroke looked nice.
You know, oh, there we go. Nice. That press is giving him problems.
It
nice
is.
Pass inside. I think he got away with the travel, maybe.
It's a nice turnaround move, but the rebound up and in by Fields is good, their leading scorer. And now it's a 4-point lead. And yes, that press is causing issues.
And they're about ready. Ooh, they're almost a 10 count.
Let's see if
Central Catholic's very aggressive.
Yeah, Traders Point can settle down now.
One of the things that's giving Traders Point so much trouble is that they're getting a lot of pressure out on the ball. A lot of pressure.
We'll see that foul was on it. I think it might have been on Nick Page, but we'll effort that for you.
Nice baseline move. Travel.
Yep. Simmons Little's trying to do a little bit too much, I think, sometimes down there in the block. And so, settle down a little bit, find your shot.
I don't think Lafayette Central Catholic's going to allow them to dribble as much as they'd like. I think that the defense is going to put enough pressure on them. They need to move it with the pass.
And if Central Catholic makes shots, they're immediately going to go into that press.
Absolutely. A nice pass again.
Oh, kick out. Nice kick out for the 3 ball. Good.
Nice shot. Nice assist.
Fields with the 3, and it's a 7-point lead, and here is that pressure.
They're doing a good job of taking the middle away from them.
Nice look at a 3, but couldn't quite pull the trigger.
Good pass and good kick out.
Tried to get it back to Cooper Simmons Little, but it's off Central Catholic. It'll stay with Traders Point, and Busick hasn't had a shot yet, Coach.
No, he has not. And I'll tell you, I think Lafayette Central Catholic knows he's an awful good shooter as well.
I think they saw that big number on the 3-point percentage, and we're like, I think that's who we're going to try and stop. Oh, that was almost a travel.
Well, I think Lafayette Central Catholic fans thought it was. Yeah.
There is Busick.
See, look, even though they're in man, you can see the middle is taken away.
Thought about kicking out there at the free throw line. They just seem out of sorts, does Traders Point, by this defense.
So that's what good pressure defense will do to you.
Nice pick there from Westerfield.
And Westerfield's done a lot of that already tonight. Somewhere around that, right? Nice back pick there.
Got to get your boy there. Oh, couldn't quite pull the trigger. Safety was on.
Come off that screen. You got to be ready to shoot it.
Justice.
Nice 3-point shot.
Finding the open man. Justice nails it. They needed that bucket, Coach.
Very badly.
Let's see what Traders Point can do defensively here. Still in that zone.
Nice. Oh, they missed him. He was wide open in the middle, and doesn't matter. Well, I tell you what, they're hitting the 3 ball really well tonight.
The lefty Fields, he averages 14.7. He's already got 8 here in the first quarter.
That gets you in a lead pretty well.
Yes, it will. It'll stretch that defense some, too, and open it up for the big man.
Okay. They're just not able to get anything easy.
Yeah, the help defense, like you talked about, Coach, they drive in, they kick it out, but that help defense closes in and doesn't let them get any shots.
It's a really disciplined team in Lafayette Central Catholic.
It's the Barrett way. Busick from long range dials it up, and it goes down.
Well, that would be the reason why they've stuck with him all night.
Yes. They're also the reason why he's 46% from three-point range.
Which is, by the way, an amazing number no matter what level you play at.
Huge. They haven't gotten to the big guy in a while.
Well, they're kind of, if you look at what Traders Point's doing, they're kind of doubling. And then, whoa.
I think they called that on Westerfield. No?
They got a 14, I think.
They got Robinson for him.
He came across and kind of grabbed the ball. But if you're on from the side at all, they're going to call, on the wrist.
Yeah, Westerfield hit the deck after the spin move by Schwartz, and Like you said, Robinson came in and grabbed it. They do call that all the time then?
They do.
Okay. Under their own basket.
Oh, nice cut.
And that was a great cut. That'll be a foul, and to the line goes Central Catholic. That foul is Westerfield, I believe, 32. That'll send Nick Page to the line. He's 65% on the season.
These eyes are, I'm having a hard time seeing the signals.
Well, he held up a lot of numbers, and the only big number out there is Westerfield, 32, so that's what I was going with.
Well, I think that's as good a guess as any.
We'll go with, and he misses the second.
So right now, Traders Point's hit 3 threes, correct?
Yes. Could it be 4? No.
And they had nobody going to the offensive boards then.
That was a quick shot,
It was.
with nobody underneath the bucket to try and get a rebound. You don't want to be one and done in possessions if possible.
Not against somebody who's as disciplined as Central Catholic, for sure.
Ray Clayton, 22 now in for Central Catholic. 3 ball again. Heat check. That's 3 threes for Tanner Field here in the first quarter, and he's got 11.
Oh, nice. They pushed the ball, and Lafayette Central Catholic wasn't nearly as quick getting back.
They fell asleep, and Robinson scored, but there is, Fields again,
nice
but he missed.
Board.
Another bunny miss down low. They've missed quite a few right at the rim, Coach.
It's amazing they're at 17 points, isn't it? I mean, that just shows you how effective they can be.
Well, let's see Traders Point here. Pull it out and run their offense. Get a good shot here at the end of the first. There's about 15 seconds to go, if you can see the clock in the upper left-hand corner. Imagine they're going to try and get Busick a shot.
I would think so. Well, he's got the ball. You know, he gathered himself really well.
Left court. Close. Fields didn't make it, but at the end of one, 17-11, Central Catholic will be right back.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back at Traders Point, 17-11, Central Catholic over the home-standing Knights. A reminder, this broadcast is copyrighted by IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association for the private use of our audience. The use of pictures, videos, and audios without their express written permission of the IHSAA is prohibited. Let's see if Traders Point can get off to a fast start here in the second quarter. Busick kicks it to Westerfield, can't finish at the rim.
You know, when you go into help defense, if you turn your head, that's a great time for the offense to make a cut.
Ooh, almost a steal. Another 3-point.
No, wow.
Oh, I thought it might have got tipped, but.
And he's going to go to the line.
Yeah, it looks like Justice found him, and that will send Ray Clayton, a sophomore, to the line. And that's Justice's second foul.
You know, Traders Point can take advantage of Lafayette's aggressiveness simply by, when they turn their head, they can make some back cuts. You know, because somebody's really tight on you doesn't mean that you can't make something happen.
First one is missed. Industrial Sales Associates has been an electromechanical component manufacturer representative for Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, and Eastern Tennessee for years. Good luck to all the teams during this sports season. For more information about us, contact Rich, 317-546-1900 as he makes the second. Okay, 18-11 with the press.
Let's see what they're doing here now. They're going to have,
steal. Nice passing.
Nice. That was very nicely done. Got it back to the middle, and then he had choice.
And Fields scores again. He's got 13.
See how they're shading the middle?
Yeah.
Now, if they're doing that, they ought to be able to get the ball to the sideline, I think, with a pass, not with a dribble.
We have a timeout on the floor. We will.
No, stay here.
All right. Hey, feel like treating someone special to a delicious meal from Aspen Creek Grill? Next time you come in for dinner, buy some gift cards to share with friends. Aspen Creek Grill has great food. Be sure to try our hand-cut fillets. Aspen Creek is located in Noblesville, Indiana. For carry-out orders, call 317-559-3300. And I think I'm owed an Aspen Creek Grill appetizer for a little national football semifinal prediction.
Oh, there you go.
I had Georgia beating Ohio State 44-42.
Well.
Oh, excuse me. No, I had it 42-41, and the score was 44-42. And
that's pretty darn close.
I was, yeah. You know, even a blind squirrel finds a nut, Coach.
Well, I had very few of those opportunities.
Okay, Busick with the ball, guarded by Fields.
I think Lafayette Central Catholic is telling you what they're going to do. They're going to man you, and they're going to put pressure on you. And that's not going to change probably the whole night.
And no substitutions yet for Traders Point.
They're 16, 17 years old. They ought to be able to run all night.
Yeah, well, that is true. We know we sure can't, right?
And not anymore.
Mazer on Justice.
Good recovery.
Man, that's just suffocating defense.
See how high they're picking the ball up?
Yeah.
That's all about pressure.
Keeping them as far away from the basket as possible.
Exactly.
Nice switch there.
A nice back cut. See what I mean?
Yeah, great back cut to Robinson for the deuce.
Defender got a little high, and he went.
That is the 7th point for Robinson. It's a 7-point deficit now for Traders Point. Still in that zone.
Nice pass. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there, but.
Got a break. It's up and, Fields couldn't get it, but on the second try.
Oh, my goodness. He is.
Third try. Man, oh, man.
He may have 7 or 8 rebounds right now.
Schwartz got it on the third try for a bucket, and it's back up to a 9-point lead for the Central Catholic.
Wow.
You got to get bodies on him, or he's just going to feast under the glass.
Well, they were doing a decent job for a while of doing that, but, if you lose track of him, like they did then.
Not a ton of movement right now for Traders Point.
They're kind of hanging around the three-point line. Now, Westfield's been doing a good job coming up and setting screens, but there you go.
Robinson with a 3. He's been their big scoring threat tonight as he's got 10.
Is that 4 threes for them?
That is 4 threes, yes, for Traders Point, and we've got 4 for Central Catholic as well, so it's a 3-point fest. Nice look from Schwartz.
If you go inside to these big guys, they've got to turn around and face the basket.
Speaking of the 3, nope, no good. Got to follow your shot, son.
Mm-hmm.
Justice with the board. If they can get misses from Central Catholic, they don't have to worry about the press, and maybe they can run their offense like that. Oh.
Now, that's not going to count. it hit it up on top.
It hit the wire coming down.
Yeah.
Let's see here in this replay. Talk about that cut here, Coach.
Okay. We'll see what's his defender. See that? Turned his head, didn't see him, and had a nice baseline cut.
Great look, too, from Cooper Simmons Little to Robinson for the deuce.
Mm-hmm.
Looked like a little Princeton offense there for a second.
That was pretty effective for decades.
It was, yes, it was. Especially here in Indianapolis in 1995.
Well, you could tell about any year, and Princeton was, for an Ivy League school, they were just so very good because of that offense.
Pete Carroll finally got the big tournament victory here in Indy against defending champ UCLA.
I was watching that day.
Yes, Bobby Metzger now in for Central Catholic. He's a sophomore, number 12. Kicked out, 3-ball. Good.
Wow, nice. It's a nice assist for 34 there.
Yeah, get it down to Schwartz. Oh, I'm covered. Let me kick it out to my shooters.
All right.
Simmons a little down low to Joel Cook.
Now you'll notice they were taking away. There's a turnover. I'll get into this in a second here.
That's good. They're going to get a good shot here. Oh, Justice
he was looking
for
it.
Yeah,
he was looking for it.
Is it Joel Cook, a junior, 21, in for Traders Point, their first substitution. I think he took the place of Westerfield.
Good looking shot again.
Justice missed 3. Follows his shot.
And
one.
Yeah.
Boy, they needed that.
I'll tell you what, they're coming back in this game.
They are right there. I think they called that foul on Metzger. Didn't follow us yet. Got caught late. Got the foul and one. Yep. Let's see what Justice can do here. 57% for the year. Makes it.
Nice.
And it's now a 4-point game.
Still a zone for Traders Point.
As Page is back up top along with Mazer.
Now they're kind of running two in, so you got a high and a low.
Nice look down low. Turn on. Oh, tipped.
Nice.
Nice job by Robinson anticipating that pass.
Still in a man.
Cut it to a one-possession game here.
Yeah.
Simmons Little with the dish for the three. No good.
In and out. That was way deep.
That did everything but go down. Davis. 3 ball. Mazer. No good.
Well, probably got a...
I think he may have. Yeah, he stepped on the line.
Yeah. Well, that's better than getting called for the foul that he could have gotten.
That is true. But either way, he could have gotten nailed with that.
Now watch what will happen here. See, they're going to take away the middle, and you'll find that, see this? They'll have a sideline pass up here, which is what they did last time. They went diagonal.
Skip pass across, yeah. Robinson had it in the corner, but he's back out to Justice. Simmons Little.
Oh, that's a really nice spin move.
He has been working on that spin move since his freshman year, Coach. I tell you that. He has.
That was a very quick spin move.
Yeah, he tried it as I mean, we broadcast them since he was a freshman, and he had it in his arsenal, but it was not as nice and smooth as that one was.
That was very nice. And that is a very nice looking free throw shot.
Kid's quite a football player too, quarterback of the football team.
They had a pretty successful year, didn't they?
They did really well this year.
Joe, you can push in on that shot a little bit more.
And second one, no good. Rattles around. Mazer comes up with it. Well, it is still a one-possession game, and it's been a minute since Central Catholic has scored us. We got about 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Yeah. Well, Fields back in the game, and I bet you he's going to look for that three-point shot.
Or Mazer. Nope, no good. And big rebound by Busick.
He struggled from out there a little bit. Nice D.
Yeah. Justice probably fortunate he didn't extend that arm a little bit more. He may have been called for an offensive foul.
Absolutely. They're right there. There's a high screen. Yeah.
Way up on
pick and roll. Oh, that's over the back. Well, they don't call over the back. They call push.
They call a push?
Yeah.
That will be on Schwartz. Cook's done a great job, number 21 for Traders Point, going toe-to-toe with Schwartz on the blocks.
Not backing off of him at all. All right, that particular out-of-bounds play, every team in the state of Indiana, girls or boys, runs it.
See, the things you learn when broadcasting with a coach.
See him try that back cut again.
Yeah. Justice, baseline, no, he's going to pull the three. Man. Nailed it.
Wow.
And we are tied.
Traders Point has shot the ball well.
And we've got us another timeout on the floor.
Great.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
We are back here at Traders Point. They're on a run here in the second quarter, holding Central Catholic to only 3 buckets. That's why it's tied at 25, Coach.
Well, I think they've gotten away from going inside, and I think they've got to get back to that.
Down in the corner as they try and get underneath. Up
There
and
you go.
under
Yeah.
is Schwartz, and just like that.
An old-fashioned screen away. He came back across and got the ball.
Nice feed on the post pass and nice up and under layup.
Mm-hmm.
Can Traders Point answer? Under a minute to go. Justice.
Nice quick move.
Oh, couldn't get it to go. Oh, and they're going to say that went out of bounds, but it'll stay with Traders Point. That's interesting.
Yeah, it went through about 3 hands. Just depends on whose it went through last.
Hey, RefRep's designed in partnership with numerous state high school associations. These officials are doing a great
nice
job.
block.
As that block was there, nice no call, nice
good
turnaround.
move.
Couldn't score it. Helping officials to hone their skills and promote unity in officiating world, RefReps is now the new official as well as seasoned veteran. Contact us at refreps.com as we got 30 seconds to go. Davis open for a 3, missed it. Tip out by Simmons Little to Busick. Do you hold for one or do you keep going? Oh, looks like, rejection. Oh, nice hustle play by Robinson. Almost got it.
Well, we're down to look at that. Wow.
And Fields scores.
That's going
Can
up.
they get a shot up?
He
They gotta
doesn't know
get
that he
quick.
didn't see it.
Oh, and we are at halftime, 29-25. Central Catholic over Traders Point. Look at Tanner Fields, coach. He's got 15 at the half for Central Catholic. Really, their big score, and it's been T.J. Robinson and Amari Justice. Justice had 6 points in that second quarter. Robinson had 5. They're really kind of carrying it for Traders Point.
I'll tell you, Traders Point knocked down some big shots from outside and a couple of really nice moves inside. And they got them back in the game. Lafayette Central Catholic kind of went cold from the field in the second quarter.
Yes, they did. And, the 1-3 by Metzger. But outside of that, they've had a couple of buckets at the rim by Schwartz and Fields to keep them with a lead here at halftime. We will come back with the halftime show on IndianaSRN.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At one point in my life, alcohol ruled supreme. It was not impossible for me to wake up just as drunk as before I went to sleep, and I use the term go to sleep loosely. I think on most nights it wasn't falling asleep, it was just passing out. There was no way I was getting out of it with my own willpower, so I decided to give Wheeler a try. And since my graduation from Wheeler's program, alcohol has not had any kind of hold on me whatsoever.
Today, greed, selfish interest, and barefaced corruption seem all the fashion. America needs great men of tolerance who can give honest debate to the great issues of the day. I'm seeing mostly squabbling, men squandering their time, being wolves to one another. Yet, I'm not without hope. We still have Freemasonry. Yes, the same Freemasons that helped create this country have always provided great men when needed. And today, in every city and town in America, Freemasonry is still providing that special place where young men can find their greatness and accomplished men can give something back. Yes, in this time of great hope, it is my hope that America will see that Freemasonry is a national treasure that cannot be separated from our country's future.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year. Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
We're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You see my kid?
Yeah!
Traders Point Christian School is ready to launch a really exciting educational model in our high school that'll affect the school all the way.
Well, students at Traders Point Christian Schools are taking a new robotics course thanks to IHSAA Technology Partners. It's actually part of a new multi-year student STEM program that integrates into Traders Point's schools within a school model.
Well, preschool through high school, 18 months to 18 years. We've been around for 40 plus years as a preschool, early childhood center and developed over time. This is our 10th, 11th year as a high school. And we have just moved into our only high school building we've ever had 3 years ago. Part of that is launching 4 schools within a school. The School of Biomedicine, the School of Leadership, the School of Fine Arts, and the School of Applied Sciences, which is where this partnership comes into play. The School of Applied Sciences is our way of providing our students with project-based learning, real life examples of things that they can do in the workforce to prepare themselves for the next step.
Yep. Roger, from IHSAA Technology Partners standpoint, talk about how this partnership really came together.
Yeah, it really came together at the Indy 500 last year. We invited Ryan and a couple of his colleagues out for the race, and we got talking about what they were doing with the school. So Ryan was telling us what he was doing, and I was really interested in it because, you know, my entire career I've focused on helping kids and, you know, helping people achieve the dreams that they want, you know, through their career. And I thought this was a good way for us to get involved and help kids, you know, be able to go down a technology path and not have to leave Indianapolis. We're really focused on training our employees and giving them the skills they need to be successful. So we want to do the same thing with these kids. We want to bring them in, give them a path. They can either take a Microsoft Cloud certification path or a Cisco engineering certification path. And, you know, that year that they're with us, they will get certified in that path, and they'll have job-ready skills from that. They could go to work immediately.
Yeah. So Ryan, this is, and we look at from the student perspective, these are really hands-on experiences. I know internships are part of this as well. So whether they want to go on to college, go straight into the workforce, or some combination, these students will have that ability.
I think what's attractive to us is that this is a rare opportunity for them. Oftentimes in schools, they're aligned with universities and higher education, which is great, and we are too. But the opportunity to work with someone in the workforce in our community that's doing innovative things, and then, you know, to align our missions as well, to where we can focus on soft skills like character development and communication and creative thinking, problem solving. So it's just a win-win for us, and we jumped at the chance.
The thing that I love about Traders Point is that they make learning fun, and my kids love going to school here.
Children know that they're loved and that they're safe, and that this is a good, healthy place for them to be, and they can learn in a safe environment.
Everybody cares about your feelings and how you want to be treated, and God is always with you no matter what is happening in your life.
We got our kids started at age 2, and they've been there all the way through. Our oldest is now 20, so we've seen it through every step of the way and loved it.
Our lower school program here at Traders Point Christian Schools really has 4 distinctives. The Christian worldview, we have STEM as an initiative, and we also have outdoor and environmental education. Perhaps most importantly, at Traders Point, your children are part of a family. Not only are they excited and engaged about their learning, but every day they are loved, they are taught well, they are nurtured in Christ, and I can't think of a better gift that a parent could give a child.
We love that our kids will have that environment here and that it's safe and loving, and the teachers are welcoming them with open arms and a smile on their face.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
We are back at Traders Point Halftime score, Lafayette Central Catholic 29, Traders Point 25. You know, a second quarter there where Traders Point outscored Central Catholic 14-12, Coach. And we talked about it during halftime. It was the ability to break that pressure that was a huge difference for Traders Point.
Absolutely. They started taking what Lafayette Central Catholic was giving them, and that was really important adjustment.
We'll get you some stats here as we move along, but here in the third quarter, they're working their way down to the big man on the block, Schwartz. 3-ball is up and good by the lefty Fields again. He's got 18.
He stopped getting the basketball in the second quarter. I think he was out a little bit.
Sean Crawl along here with Coach Alan Weems as we bring you IHSAA basketball here on this Friday night. Cooper Simmons Little to Busick as man-to-man defense for Central Catholic. Still very, very tough.
Yeah, nice pressure.
Oh, Justice with a nice move. Oh,
there's that help.
With the block from Schwartz.
A nice pass.
Nice look over to McCammon for his first bucket of the night. And it's a quick 5-0 run to start the quarter.
You know, I mean, Traders Point had a nice entry pass there, but the help came.
Busick has 1 bucket on the night for 3 points. Robinson has 10, though, and he is our leading scorer at almost 12 points a game. Probably looking to get Drew Busick more involved in this offense, but boy, that defense is rough.
They're being nice.
What a nice touch pass to Westerfield from Cooper Simmons Little.
Really, really patient there by Traders Point. Really patient. And as a result, got a really nice shot out of it.
That was very nice. Zone still into short. Boy, they're triple teaming him. They're gonna make him shoot it.
I'll tell you, he's really difficult to deal with. That's the reason they need to get to him almost every time down.
Only 6 in the first half for Schwartz.
But, you know, he makes everybody so much better just simply because of his size.
Let's take a look at this passing here on this play.
That's
Busick,
beautiful.
Nice, just quick touch pass.
2 different defenders went over to help, and one of them should have dropped.
And there you go. The more you know. Points from Coach Weems. Simmons Little again. Oh, going up. Tried to thread the needle, but got away with it there.
The help was there then, wasn't it? There we go. Good
Robinson board. Missed it. Central Catholic with the board. Trying to look for the big guy.
Wait.
But Field says, no thanks, I'll just drain another 3.
I think I'd want to guard him.
5 threes on the night for Fields, and he's
hot.
Yeah, just a touch.
It's kind of fun watching a real shooter.
Yo, when they get hot.
Yeah. Okay, now he expected that back cut because he's faked like he was going to back cut.
We'll be back. 10-point lead for Central Catholic.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At one point in my life, alcohol ruled supreme. It was not impossible for me to wake up just as drunk as before I went to sleep, and I use the term go to sleep loosely. I think on most nights it wasn't falling asleep, it was just passing out. There was no way I was getting out of it with my own willpower, so I decided to give Wheeler a try. And since my graduation from Wheeler's program, alcohol has not had any kind of hold on me whatsoever.
(37-27) Lafayette Central Catholic over Traders Point, and it is the Tanner Field show. He's got 21 for Central Catholic. TJ Robinson has 10 for Traders Point, and Justice with 9. But, Coach, I really think they need to find a way to get Busick some shots.
Well, like I said, I think Lafayette Central Catholic's very aware of who he is, and I think that makes a difference as well. And defensively, they've been very, very good.
Now, on the opposite end, Traders Point's done a great job of shutting down Schwartz. He's only got 6 points. Got a ton of rebounds, but only 6 points.
Well, I think that if I'm sure, Coach wants him to be a little bit more aggressive looking for the ball as well.
Of course, when you got Fields shooting it like it is, I guess you're okay with Schwartz only having 6 points.
I guess. I mean, you're up by 10.
Nice look to Mazer under the basket.
Really nice cut. Really nice cut.
That's why I'd say coaches are always saying, don't lose your guy.
If you lose sight of anything, lose sight of the man, not the ball. Always know where the ball is.
The eyelash can make such a huge difference. Justice had it. So they've locked down Drew Busick tonight.
I think when they're looking at what they want to take away, he would be one of the things they'd want to take away.
Yep, trying to get a pick there from Westerfield. Almost threw it away.
Nice behind the back pass.
Dazzle.
And didn't get anything out of it, but it was pretty.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty for sure. If Westerfield would have knocked that down, that would have been, off the noggin. Nice look.
Pass and nice reverse.
Nice look to Simmons Little from Busick. And just like that. Another.
Not again.
I thought another one. Rebound tipped out to Robinson.
Still in their man.
A game of runs tonight, Coach.
It has been. And as it turns out, Lafayette Central Catholic has had one more big run than Traders Point has.
Simmons Little has been doing a lot more offensively this half.
He created a little space there. Music did. What music? It was Cooper Simmons Little.
Thought he had the pads on still.
Well, and he hit him like you would if you were a football player. Yeah.
Guess who? My goodness.
That has been a really good shooting performance.
6 threes, 3 in this quarter for Fields.
What's really been interesting is Lafayette Central Catholic has not shot it well from the three-point line this year.
That was one of the things we talked about a lot but before the game started, and that's going to be a foul right there on McCammon. And, boy, Fields has just been unreal.
And overall, I know they're hitting well above their season average. 26%, I believe.
Here's the pass. There's the cut right there, baseline.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. Any coach loves that.
And the vision, too. And you'll see I think that might have been the 3 by Fields, but let's see what Traders Point can do here.
Starting our offense pretty high, and I think that's because of Lafayette Central Catholic's defense.
Cook is now
nice.
in the game.
Ooh.
As Cook went to the boards and went to the bucket, he got fouled. He's in for Westerfield. I think that's going to be on Page, and Cook will shoot 2.
A nice little move there.
Cook 4 of 7 from the charity stripe so far this season. Make that 4 of 8.
When you're down, you really need to capitalize at the free throw line.
Oh, yeah. Scoring without the clock moving is huge. Try number 2 here. Hey, don't forget about Hoosier Basketball Magazine. 53 years, and it's out now.
Wow.
As he misses both.
Some arms went flailing in the air, and one player hit the floor. It was
Hoosier Basketball Magazine, HoosierBasketball-magazine.com, or call 317-925-8200. And no, Fields didn't get another one. Busick with the board, coming down quickly.
Doing a good job pushing the ball, and there's
Outlet
another layup.
Pass to Robinson. He scores again.
They are beating Lafayette Central Catholic down the floor right now.
That's impressive. Minute 40 to go here in this third quarter, and it's a 9-point lead.
Oh, see, he had him pinned. That would have been a nice pass.
2 guys over there on Mazer. And Mazer will shoot the 3.
Oh, nice
Nailed
shot.
it. It's a 3 fest. My goodness. And just like that, Justice.
Let's match it.
Anything you can do, I can do as well.
Or better.
Yes. One thing you can't do better than is Jack Cherry Insurance. Insurance agencies, that's going to be a foul, I think, on Busick.
I'm sure it'll be on the floor.
Oh, no. Oh, it was Busick. We suggest you contact his team for all your insurance needs, family, car, business, and home. An insurance company to serve you. Contact Jack Cherry Insurance, 317-894-7000.
Oh, there's a breakaway.
And Ken Busick used his body, but he was able to score.
Really nice finish there.
Another run back to 7. Odd pass there from Fields. Ooh, skip pass.
Oh, blocked. Nice. And see, they're looking to push it every time up right now.
I wish Busick would have pulled up. Even when he was a little further out, he had some open space there.
This is a really good three-point shooting team. I mean, really good one.
About 17 seconds to go here. We are matched up with the clock. Uh-oh. Turnover.
Oh.
And that's going to be on Cook. And that could have been close to a
intentional and play.
Yeah.
I don't think he really meant to get his arms around his neck.
That is on Joel Cook. His first. So you got about 10 seconds to go here.
Plenty of time for them to get a good shot.
Watch out for 23.
Surely they know that too, right?
You would think. Tipped out of bounds. They try to get it to him in the corner, but nice defense by Westerfield there.
Now this is going to be difficult to get one off.
It's basically catch and shoot.
It'll be interesting to see if they set some kind of a screen or what they're going to try to do here.
Oh, in the back corner, he was good.
I don't even think that would count.
Nope. And at the end of 3, 45-38, Lafayette Central Catholic over Traders Point on IndianaSRN.
Wow.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
45-38 at the end of 3. The Knights over the Knights. Lafayette Central Catholic with the 45. Traders Point with the 38. Thank you so much for joining us on this Friday night on IndianaSRN for IHSAA basketball. Heading to the 4th, 8 minutes left. 7-point deficit for Traders Point. Let's see what they can do here as Robinson gets it to CSL.
Well, there's another back cut.
There it
another
is.
Layup.
And there, beautiful.
That's something I bet you Lafayette Central Catholic works on in practice this week.
Yes. And to me, it's not just the cut, but it's the vision.
Absolutely.
Of Simmons Little to know he's going there and to find him.
You can make all the cuts you want, but if nobody sees you, it doesn't matter. And that's something, another 3.
Back in that zone, and a big board there by Westerfield. And it's a 5-point game, chance to cut into it.
I still think they need to get it to Schwartz a little bit because he does make people pay attention to him.
He does, and if the defense collapses, then that opens up room for shooters.
Yeah.
Busick thought he was going to.
Oh, nice cut again.
To Robinson, man. CSL, I'm telling you what, he throws passes on the field, drops dimes on the court.
Yeah, and the help was there. He just didn't see it quite quick enough.
He's a passer in every sense. I think you're right, Coach. I think they got to get it down to Schwartz. He's up at the free throw line.
See, and they're playing pretty high, actually. There we go. There we go. Nice step through. Nice step through.
And there he is, Fields again, 23 on the evening.
A nice quick step to the basket and got the shot up. Nicely done.
Split that defender. Does Traders Point have an answer? Oh, Westerfield was open.
Yes, he was very open. Traders, nice. Traders Point's doing a great job getting the ball. I mean, they're moving the ball really well.
Elbow jump shot from Westerfield, and it's still a 3-point game.
Okay, so he's going down the opposite block. Look and see where he goes.
See.
Very nice. Did you see a screen?
They calling that on Westerfield. Wow, that's his second.
Yeah, I couldn't see who said it. Somebody said a screen for Schwartz.
Here's the look. Right there, boom.
Nice. The defender, when they're in help side, can get too high sometimes, and that's a great time to back cut.
Inbounds play under their own basket is Central Catholic. And see what they do here. The clock is their friend. Even it's 3 points.
If you're a little bit later in the game, you'd pull it out, make them count, and guard you because Lafayette Central Catholic would have to feel good about Traders Point playing them man-to-man.
Yeah.
Okay. And they are taking their time.
And with Fields the ball in his hands and as hot as he's been tonight, they're really going to have to make sure and not give him any space at all.
Keep in mind that the higher the defense goes, the more open it'll be for the offense.
Yeah, and Schwartz.
Mm-hmm. Right, see right here. Travel.
Ooh, they call it travel.
And they are looking for that back cut. Well, let's see. It's a 3-point game, one possession.
It is. Yeah, they were looking, and I think that's why Fields drove it there is because the back cut wasn't there, so he was going to take that space and try and create his own shot. All right, Traders Point, what you got? Oh,
a
double.
Trap. Oh, nice. A little trap there. Yeah. Like to see something a little different. That was a little different.
Tam's Sweet and Savory Cafe is a new spot for breakfast or lunch, open Wednesday through Sunday. Try our classic breakfast and our sweet baked goods located in Lawrence, Indiana. Check out Tam's at 6427 Oak Landon Road. Carry out 317-760-1640.
We got a lot of faith. Look at that. Yeah. Nice drive, nice dish.
I thought Robinson was going to pull up and shoot it. And Traders Point does, as a team,
nice
they work
spin
really
again.
well.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
Oh, Westerfield missed it. It's like they know where each other are going to be.
Well, they're 9-2 for a reason.
Yes, that is true. And their losses are 4-point loss to a Covenant Christian and a 6-point loss at Bethany Christian.
So 10 points away from being undefeated. Yeah. So they obviously do a lot of things well.
Yes. Off of Westerfield, it'll stay with Central Catholic under their own basket.
Oh.
Nice look right there to Page. Boy, you don't like to give up that inbounds play for a bucket.
Positioned himself just fine. You know, you're so busy when you're defending, trying to see the ball in the man, and if you turn your head, you just don't recover.
Simmons Little, strong to the rack.
And again, when you put a lot of pressure, if you stand up at all, the offensive player has an advantage on you. So if they don't keep their good defensive position, they lose whatever quickness they have.
All right. Coach's corner right there. Learning all kinds of stuff. Ooh, way out by Music, yeah.
And they want to be outside right now. They really do. I mean, you're right at 3 minutes.
Really good defense here by Traders Point. But Central Catholic's being patient.
See, I don't think we will see them put up a 3. All right, we're going to see. Now, they're probably still not in the bonus yet. There just hadn't been that many fouls called.
That is the third foul on Amari Justice. Nobody in foul trouble yet, though.
No, not, and this is late in the game.
Oh, bad pass. Nice tip.
And
what a great job by Busick to tip it to himself.
You know, he is just a savvy athlete. He just understands and anticipates so well.
And we've got us a 1-point game with 2.5 to go. Now it's Traders' Point defense that's causing havoc, getting them back in this basketball game.
Well, if Lafayette Central Catholic holds there, they're going to have a timeout.
We'll be back.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Strap it down for the last 2:20. It is Friday night basketball here on IndianaSRN, and what you need tomorrow morning is Jack's Donuts. They've got great donuts made and served fresh every day, plus great tasting coffee. Stop by at Jack's Donuts at 9105 East 56th Street or Jack's in your neighborhood. Jack's Donuts, the official donut of IndianaSRN.
Hey, I had 2 today and 2 yesterday.
Oh, you're rubbing it in. All right, here we go. Right at about the 2-minute mark, 1-point game.
I want to see the adjustment that coach made on this spread. And they got it to Schwartz.
Oh, and Justice thought he got the block, but they're going to call him for the foul, and that'll be his 4th.
Well, when you've got that size differential, the official is going to anticipate. See, now he got him across the arm. He may have thought it was clean, but he got him across the arm. And it's hard. I mean, he's just got that kind of size on him.
And Schwartz misses the first. He has not scored in the second half. Looked like he kind of aimed that free throw.
Yeah.
Oh, missed both.
Now we could get a late change here.
What do we have here?
See how open that middle is?
Yeah. Robinson tried to back cut him, but nice job by
high screen,
Mazer.
Pick and roll. And he went,
rejection.
Yeah. But again, he got the cut.
Yeah.
You know, and it only takes another millisecond for that shot to get up on the board.
The long arm of the law of Albert Schwartz with the block. All right, minute 45. It's time, and this is when you're a coach, you want to get the best shot you can. Not just a shot, but a great shot.
Well, now you've got just a few more opportunities here, so every good shot's important. Oh, nice cut again.
Look to Robinson.
I'll tell you, they have dissected that defense. They have just cut them to death.
Boy, Cooper Simmons Little with his passing has been tremendous. And now Traders Point with the lead. And just over a minute to go. A nice up and under for the bucket from McCammon.
Fundamental number 1, don't let them have the baseline.
1 minute left in a 1-point game. Don't want to get beat by that back cut again. Justice has it.
Seems to be a few more black jerseys in the there was some help there. Did you see that?
Oh, I couldn't believe Busick didn't shoot that. Simmons Little has really kind of been the catalyst in the second half with his passing.
Absolutely. Good floor general.
30 seconds to go, and we got us a timeout by Traders Point.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. This land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Back here for the final 30 seconds at Traders Point, 1-point lead for Central Catholic. Friendly reminder, this broadcast is copyrighted by IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association for the private use of our audience. The use of pictures, videos, and audio without the express written permission of the IHSAA is prohibited. And hey, if you like what you see, please let us know. Email us at coach@indianasrn.org if you'd like to help us get more students on the air. Go to our website, indianasrn.org, and hit the donate button on the screen. IndianaSRN, where you're always in the game. What are you cooking up here, Coach, for Traders Point?
Well, they've got plenty of time to do whatever they want. I think they're going to try to get something to the basket. Okay, they only need one basket, and I don't think they'll hold it to the last shot. You don't want to do that, I don't think, but we'll see.
All right, Justice with the basketball. Crosses the 10-second line.
Going to be a high screen, I think, somewhere.
Let's see who he has take the last shot.
He is going to hold for the last shot.
Are.
Yeah, they are. I'm surprised, but, it's the reason he's there and I'm here.
And there is a foul there on Page, his second.
I don't think they're anywhere near bonus. So this actually is an advantage now for Central Catholic. They're starting over now.
Yeah. And that was only the fourth team foul.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, much time here as they're looking down.
Oh, there's that cut again. And
Westerfield lost it. It's on the deck. Who's got it? And time runs out. Oh, my goodness. What an end to the game, and they're going to say it's over.
Wow.
As the ball hit the deck and bodies went flying, nobody could gain possession, and Central Catholic comes out on top 51-50.
I can tell you that Traders Point was probably looking for a jump ball there.
Yeah, it was all over the place as you see them shaking hands.
Great game tonight. Great game.
We'll take a break and come back with some post-game notes here on IndianaSRN.
You want a career that fuels your passion for sports and physical activity. IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences offers that and more. You'll have insider access to sports, fitness, and exercise science professionals and learn from faculty with years of industry experience. And with Indy as your classroom, you'll study next to world-class sports facilities, Olympic governing bodies, the NCAA, and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to launch your sports industry career. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Final score here from Traders Point, Lafayette Central Catholic 51, Traders Point 50. And you mentioned it going out, Coach Weems, that last possession, you're almost kind of sick to your stomach here for Traders Point because you had it there on the blocks, but just chaos ensued and bodies on the deck, and you couldn't quite control the basketball.
It's a tough way to lose, but I'll tell you, it was a great basketball game. 51-50, it doesn't get any better than that. They had a chance, that foul with 11 seconds left.
Smart.
Very smart. I'm not even sure they intended to do it, but it worked out. And it made it a little more difficult for Traders Point to get anything out of it then.
And we have our Piper Logistics player of the game, and we are going to go with...
Well, you've got, I think, Mr. Fields, do you not?
Tanner Fields, yeah, and it had 23 tonight for Central Catholic, along with 6 threes. That will do it. So there you have it, 51-50, Lafayette Central Catholic over at Traders Point. I'd like to thank our cameraman, Joel Mears, our producer, Jerry Collins, and for Coach Alan Weems, I'm Sean Craw. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Have a wonderful evening.